Hello, I'm William Rohrbacker. I'm a sophomore and I'm studying business, undecided with an interest in accounting.
Hi, I'm Nick Kaiser. I'm a sophomore and I'm studying business marketing.
Uh, the career we chose was to be a high school math teacher.
We chose this career because math's always been our favorite subject, and Will's mom is also a math or an English high school teacher, which also had an influence on us.
Yeah, we love the idea of being able to influence the next generation of people, and the best way to do that is to be a high school teacher. Really, I think.
So the three different types of jobs we looked at were a private school, a public school, and a boarding school, all in the northeast section of the United States, primarily New Jersey.
Yeah, Northeast has some of the best high schools in the country. Definitely a great education system up in the Northeast. I'm from New Jersey, so the public high school we looked at was Burns High School. It's a public high school in North Jersey. Starting salary for teachers is $52,000 a year, but more than half the teachers there make over 75 grand a year. The private school we looked at was the Delbarton School. It's another school in North Jersey. It's a private school. It's one of the best private schools in the country. Starting salary is 70 grand. If we were to take that route, our schooling would probably need to go past a bachelor's. We'd probably need to get a master's in education.
The boarding school we looked at was the Petty, and its starting salary is $52,000, just like the public school.
But when you're deciding between public, private, and boarding school, private and boarding schools, as a teacher, you definitely have more freedom to teach because public schools have to follow a certain curriculum, and that's another big factor. But I do love the atmosphere of public high schools, and it would be where I prefer to teach in the future out of public. So if we were to take the public school route, your annual base salary to start would be about $52,000 a year. We would elect to try to coach a sports team, hopefully be the head coach of the fencing team. That would add about $3,000 to $4,000 more on your annual salary. This would allow us to live quite comfortably. Monthly expenses, it's about $3,000 to live in North Jersey. So earning about $55,000 a year would give us plenty to live off of, as well as money left over to invest.
So we interviewed three people: my sister, him, and his mom. The primary goal when we interviewed my sister was to see why she chose special education. So we wanted to see if our characteristics kind of matched hers, and in the end, they didn't. The interview with Will, I wanted to see why he chose to be a math teacher. After the interview, we found out it was because he liked helping his classmates. He liked math. The third interview was with Will's mom, and that one was primarily to see just a regular high school teacher, her characteristics. And after the interview, we found out that we pretty much matched almost completely, and his mom agreed that we would make good teachers in that aspect of our characteristics. Since we chose a public school, I'm probably only going to want to get my bachelor's degree. To get my bachelor's degree from the University of South Carolina, I'm going to have to take 30 hours of coursework, 15 hours of math, level 700 or higher, and half of my credit hours have to be also social work, like getting to know people's personalities and stuff like that. Another part to get my bachelor's degree is to have an internship. The internship I looked into was a STEM internship, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. The internship would consist of helping the students, helping the teacher, basically just being a teacher's assistant and maintaining a safe learning environment for the teachers and the students.
This project I felt was really helpful. I feel like not enough college students actually really take a look into their future outside of schooling, and this project forced us to do just that. And I thought it was very constructive, and I'm glad I got a lot out of it.
One thing we did learn is that the area you want to teach in is actually a really big deal, because every state has their own income tax. Every state has, like I said, just different taxes and different salaries. So where you really want to live is actually a pretty big factor, which I never really actually took into consideration.
Thanks for a great semester.